Ed, I wanted to tell you something about the author, the great black magician, Aliester Crowley. I've been reading his works, Ed, for decades now. Whenever I can, I have the complete works of Aliester Crowley on the computer. And I want to tell you, Ed, the story of this person, according to me, which I have got from reading his various works. When he was young, Ed, very young, he had a mystical experience, not just one, but several, when he made love with his divine twin flame. This, Ed, made him experience being one with God, being God. And as he grew up, he tried, Ed, to reach that same place with someone, maybe a woman, maybe many, but he got very hurt in the process because he gave it his all, Ed, and he was devastated, not just because it didn't work out, but he was purposely hurt and exploited very badly, shredded, Ed, shredded. His self-esteem destroyed, extreme humiliation, that sort of thing. And Ed, he developed a split. On one hand, he had his fantastic intellect, extremely intelligent man, Ed. And on the other hand was his very hurt soul. And Ed, he split into two. The intelligence went on this path, the aim of which was rebuilding his self and recovering his feeling of control over his life. That path led him into much cruelty. He gave himself freedom to experience everything, saying, I am God, so why should I restrict myself? And he went ahead and he experienced whatever he wanted to do, he did. A lot of that stuff was criminal stuff. But for what it was worth, he gave himself permission to do whatever. At the same time, Ed, on the other hand, his soul was unable to come out of that consciousness, Ed, of deep humiliation. And so he could only really have sexual release when he was extremely brutalized, humiliated. He had to feel pain, Ed. And when he himself could not feel pain anymore because of using that path to reach, to try and reach that point of orgasm where you are one with God and you have surrendered your heart. In trying to reach that, Ed, he went numb, and then he tried, Ed, through others. And he's got this poem where he's asking this prostitute of his to shit on his face and, to just humiliate him as much as in those times and in that consciousness they could see Ed as humiliation. He tried that to reach. Towards the end of his life, Ed, Aliester Crowley found something known as the Tao or the Tao. The Tao. And Ed, the Tao is basically, it is what is. I am that I am. What is. We are one with God. God is everything. And Ed, in this, Aliester Crowley found this out, that he needn't have tried to become somebody for his love to find him. He needn't have tried to achieve something. He needn't have struggled. It was just, he was never separate from her. And at the end of the day, whether she came to him in a body or not, I don't know, Ed. But he found union. And he said that he hadn't the need to have ever tried that hard or gone that far or anything, because his love had always, that ultimate love, Ed, that made him experience that sexual union, that made him experience that he is God. It was there with him all along, and he needn't have tried so hard to find that in this realm. At the time when it was gonna come, she was gonna come. She was gonna come to him. That's it. That's all there is to it. So I thought I'd tell you about that, Ed.